Hi everyone, I'm going to continue this awesome series of the Daf Yomi over here already on page 109. We're edging closer to the Siyum at the moment and this fantastic achievement that we are all doing at the moment. Thanks so much for the fantastic feedback so many of you have given. Recently we're going strides at the moment. We've already been going for this. We're now in the 21st month of this massive Gemara series at the moment. And it's actually interesting. We're going to talk about in today's stuff the age of maturity of a person. We're going to learn these different halachot, this discussion out within regards to inheritance laws. Let's just say if someone steals from a close relative, or it might be you would have to pay back. This is what is being discussed. I'm using these notes from Rosh Kollel, very prominent Rosh Kollel, Rabbi Mordechai Kornfeld, and very, very interesting. So what's going on in today's Daf Friends over here? So it's actually packed with a lot of lamdot in today's page of the Gemara also, and it's actually interesting. We are going to actually learn at the start of the page that what age was it? What was the age of maturity? And we can learn that with regards to a case scenario over here. The Gemara actually is going to cite in today's stuff a braita that discusses the case of one who steals and swears falsely that he did not steal, but he's swearing falsely. Then he must return the stolen object to the owner, if naturally he's stolen. If, however, the owner is no longer living, which could be a problem, naturally this happens the whole time, the thief must make an effort to locate relatives to whom he can return the money. Because there's a pasuk that says, I believe in Parshat Bamidbar or Parshat Naso, I'll quote the pasuk. If the man has no relative to whom to return the debt, that is a pasuk. The key word here we're talking about, friends, is a man. The Gemara infers from this verse that the thief must make an effort to locate the relatives only when the person from whom he steals was a man over here. We're talking about a man over here, i.e. an adult. It's got to be. This, obviously, we're not talking about a minor. The thief is not obligated to find relatives of a minor from whom he stole. Rashi will actually add on over here that since the minor is not an adult over here, he certainly has no sons at that stage in time. If he's a minor, how can he have children? And therefore the thief gives the money directly to the Kohanim, to the priests over here. And that we can actually look into Masechet Sanhedrin, go there, in Samach Tet, naturally over here, in Amud Aleph, where it's inferred from this specific verse over here, that it is not possible for a minor to have children. Naturally, you would assume someone under the age of 12 or something like that. However, it's problematic because in this same Gemara, in this same page, in Masechet Sanhedrin, it talks about that people used to, at that time age, it was a thought that they would even have children at the age of 8 years old, very, very young. And nowadays we know that it's impossible. So if it was natural at the time of the Torah, was given to have children under the age of 13, how can the Gemara derive from this verse that a minor cannot have children? Because, as say in parenthesis, such that a thief is not obligated to attempt to locate his descendants over here, because the key word is the word man inside that pasuk in Bamidbar in chapter number 5. So Tosfot is going to give an answer over here, one of the commentators inside the Gemara, and he answers that in the earlier generations and the later generations they differed. There was a change, shinui teva, as they say, change of nature between the earlier generations and later generations. We know, for example, in previous generations, especially at the time of Noach, people used to live 900 years old. If I'm not mistaken, Metushelach, one of the descendants of Adam Arishon, lived 969 years over there, which is, I think, the longest living. Adam Arishon lived 930 years over here. So there's a change of nature from what the age was. We know that from the Torah that they were very, very young at the time when they even got married over here. So Tosfot is going to give this answer on Masechet Sanhedrin, and answer that in earlier generations and the later generations, they differed within regards to the age at what a person became mature at over there. In later generations, which specifically nowadays, one generally became an adult at age of 12 for a girl and 13 for a boy. Naturally, a bat mitzvah of a girl when she is obligated in the specific mitzvah will be at 12 years old, and for a boy will be at bar mitzvah at 13 years old. That's why the chiyuv mitzvot with all this. In the early generations, however, they became adults at a much earlier age, it's thought. Accordingly, when the Torah excludes a minor, like in this pasuk over here, it excludes any minor in any generation. The fact that there was a shift in age of maturity does not change the definition of the verse, however, over here. So there's a lot of debate to how we interpret this verse, seemingly or not. We do know that at the age of bar mitzvah, someone is 13, and that's when they are obligated mitzvot. And at the age of 12, naturally, a girl is going to be chayav mitzvot. The Shita Mekubetzet, another commentator, and the Rosh will also grapple with different ideas within regards to this specific topic over here, but very, very interesting. Just from the word of a pasuk, how one is going to have to repay a debt, or who it gets repaid to, and how you find the relatives are very much in discussion in today's page of the Gemara. And it's actually interesting. This is actually taken a very, very good notes out there. There is a specific website, dafyomi.co.il. They give excellent insights within regards to the daf. I think Rabbi Mordechai Kornfeld is the rabbi over there. Excellent. I very much recommend people to look at the notes. We're on page 109. We're edging that bit closer to the Grand Siyum Bezrat Hashem Yitbarach, which is going to be only 10 days away. We've got 10 days left, so we're in the last 10% of this Masechet of the Gemara over here. So I'd like to dedicate this to a few people over here, to a few people, including Israel ben Tamar for Refuah Shlema, Shena bat Abram, Be'ez Hashem full Refuah Shlema. Also for myself, Michael Nuriel ben Miriam, Be'ez Hashem, just to see good things. And just to all of Am Yisrael, just safety and just brachot, a fountain of brachot to the whole of Am Yisrael. Wishing you all a fantastic day and take care.